Hello everyone, my name is Tony. Today I'm gonna read a book. The name is Feeling Worried. So we're finished for the day and the long summer afternoon lay ahead. As soon as I get home, I'm going to play on my scooter, Annie said. Lucky you, said her little brother, Jamie. I've got to do my math homework. Oh, that won't take you long, said Annie. She couldn't believe it when a tear rolled down Jane's cheek. What's wrong? Said Annie. She hated when her brother was upset. The homework looks really difficult. So, Jamie, I kept looking at it and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm so worried Miss Skinner will be so cross on me. Don't worry, Jamie, said Annie. We'll look at the homework together. It might not be as tricky as you think. 10 minutes later, they sat in the kitchen. Let's check out the first question, said Annie. Look, all you have to do is add those numbers and then multiply them by 5. That's all, asked Jamie. That's all, said Annie. And I spent all week worrying about it, said Jamie, rolling his eye next time. I just have a go. At school, the next day, Annie heard some very sad news. Really, parents were splitting up. Are you okay? She asked Riley. Not really, said Riley. I left my mom and dad. Now I don't know which one I'm going to live with. And I'm just so worried that I won't get to see them both. Annie folded. She didn't know that what would happen either. Have you asked your mom and dad about it? She said. Riley shook her head. Go on, said Annie. They both love you. They might even be able to make you feel better with some answers. The next day, Riley looked a little happier. Did you ask your parents about the separation? Said Annie. Riley nodded. They told me that I live with Mom, but I stay with my dad every Wednesday and every other weekend. I see him in the holidays too. I'm so pleased I spoke to them. The week after half-term, Miss Skinner had a surprise for the class and a brand new pupil. Let me introduce you to Emily, said the teachers. She moved here from the USA. Please make her feel welcome. Annie smiled at the new girl, but Emily barely looked up. Even though everyone tried to talk to Emily, the new girl just shivered and wouldn't speak. Soon, most of them stopped trying, but Annie was determined to help. What's wrong, Annie? Asked Emily. Nothing, mumbled the new girl. She twisted a plate round her finger. Really? Said Annie. Okay, I'm worried everyone will laugh at me when I speak, she said at last. What's wrong with the way you speak? Said Annie, pausing. Well, nothing, said Emily. So that means I speak from other country. So that means I speak differently to everyone else in this school. They think I sound old. So that's why you've been quiet, Annie said. Well, I think you sound great, she said. Now come and meet my friends. And don't worry, they love your accent too, I promise. That evening, it was Annie's turn to feel worried. Tomorrow, she and Jamie were going to visit the dentist with Dad, and she was not looking forward to it at all. What if the dentist wanted to bug about in her teeth? What if he told her of for not brushing enough? What if he told her she needed a filling? Next morning, Annie was still worried. What's wrong? Asked Mom at breakfast time. Why aren't you eating? Are you feeling poorly? Annie stared at her meal. I'm worried about going to the dentist, she admitted, and my stomach is churning so much that I don't feel even a little bit hungry. Come on, eat up. The dentist is there to look after your teeth, not to shout at you, said Mom. You can brush your teeth before we go, but first I have an idea. After breakfast, Mom pretended to be the dentist while Annie was the patient. It was great fun. Soon they were laughing so much that Jamie demanded to join in too, and then so did Dad. Later that morning, the real dentist didn't seem half so scary. When she sat in the dentist's chair, Annie pictured her mom pretending to be a dentist, and that made her forget her worry. What a terrific patient. You are the dentist, said. I was a bit worried, Annie admitted, but then I remembered something really funny and that made me feel better. Excellent, said the dentist. It's so much easier to check someone's teeth when they are smiling. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.